let's get on to what... You're not even recording, you fucking cunt.
Oh, Jesus.
You fucking cunt. You're fired. Fired.
Oh, Greg.
Have a look, guys.
Welcome back to the Threeskins Podcast, the best podcast in the world, and the only one that you listen to, because if you don't, I slice you, okay?
Why would you slice one of our fans? That's not cool.
They're not a true fan if they're listening to other podcasts. It's not allowed.
Yes.
What, you guys listen to our podcast? You aren't a true fan.
Brother, I listen to shit.
I'm pretty sure you listen to at least like one.
So you don't listen to any podcasts, you don't listen to any
I
podcasts.
used to. I don't do anything
I listen,
these days.
I listen to the Rogan dudes every now and then. I listen to that Sam Harris man. He's a bit of a know-it-all though. I don't like him too much, but he's got some interesting things to say.
Yeah,
about
and you
robots.
don't like us either, so that's
I don't
why
like,
you're watching.
well, I like some things. I like that Carl Sagan geezer,
I was
but
talking to them.
he's dead. It's
Boring.
him being dead isn't
So
funny.
anyway, yeah, I went. What have we been up to?
Sorry if we're being all
Nothing.
sort of like stressed out in front at the moment. We literally just recorded for about 2 or 3 minutes and realised that we weren't recording the audio.
Like
So it sort
half
of
a minute.
kick-started us in a funny way, but it's alright. I got tea, Matt's got beer, Greg's got...
I got a beer and a coffee.
He's
so
got
I
a beer and a
combination.
coffee. Wow, fuck, okay.
That's not
Yes,
good.
we're all good to go. Yeah, no, it's not. But I mean, at this point, like, why does it matter anymore? He's got his...
Shaved
He's
your
got...
eyebrow.
Yeah, I've had an eyebrow slit for ages.
What's an eyebrow slit? Oh, it was a cut.
It's
Would you
growing
get
out.
one?
I need to...
No, why would I get one?
I've had that for ages, man.
It looks good. I actually would want one
No, why?
because I like boy bands.
It suits his look because he wears like all these sporty shit. It wouldn't suit you. Oh,
What are you on about? I looked amazing when I
I
shaved
think
my
especially
eyebrows.
if you've got a beard, it doesn't really suit anyone with a beard, in my opinion.
My beard.
I disagree.
It
If
doesn't
it's
count as a
a
beard.
well-groomed beard, but...
Yeah,
Yeah.
Right, I'm just saying.
mine's like
You'd look like a tramp that had been given one of those, like, go to their hairdressers and get dressed for the day, but they just started on the eyebrow and then didn't do anything else.
I would love
He's
for us to
mean.
get, like-
He's mean. He's just coming back at me because I just called him boy band eyebrow.
No, I was
No.
Is that what
I'll
boy
take
bands
boy
used to
band.
do? Shave
I
their
don't
eyebrows?
know.
Yeah, they had slits and then they'd have like
Oh, and then like have like a ring in it.
yeah.
Yeah, like Robbie Williams sort of stuff. Yeah.
So
90s.
you've done something this week that you're not allowed to talk about.
Yeah, I have
just
done.
yet.
I did some filming outside of our little trio. I hope you guys don't feel betrayed. But no, I went off and
We do it without you all the time.
Oh right, yeah, fuck
Easier.
something. No, it's like, good friend of mine, Tom, who I grew up with. He's a fucking lunatic, and I was gonna say gearhead. I meant like cars, but I meant cars. He's a gearhead, and yeah.
Good save.
Fuck it now. But yeah, he wants to start. He's going to start up his own little channel. There's lots of crazy stuff he wants to do. He's gone exploring. He wants to do a lot of like the urban exploring stuff.
Yeah, we might help him out for some
Yeah,
stuff as
and you
well.
guys are going to come along and help us at some
Yeah.
point. But we did
Yeah.
something very recently that yeah, I'm not at liberty to talk about. If I say any more, I have to kill you, I'm afraid. Top secret stuff.
Okay.
Nah, the video will be out in like May.
Standard.
Yeah, I shot some stuff in London, so I've been away with the guys in London, and it was
April, sorry.
absolute hell.
You know,
How about you?
I've tidied the house and it's a mess again. I've been jamming with my mate. Just marmalade. That's all that came out of it. You know what I mean?
Marmalade.
Yeah. Well, sometimes you make something concrete. You know, like a nice stick of butter. But we didn't make that.
What the fuck is he talking about?
I don't know, but I felt like
Is
I
this terms
strangely,
for, like-
I felt like I
Yeah.
strangely got it. It
Yeah.
was weird.
Yeah, like
Because he said we were
we
just.
use marmalade to okay because there's jam.
Yeah, that's why I got
Yeah.
it, because he went, I was just
You
jamming.
know, yeah,
but
but
all we made- all
when
we
you're
got was
jamming,
marmalade.
okay, a jam is
Yeah.
quite consistent and it works, but
More
it's still
of
a jam.
marmalade.
But a marmalade is when it's all messy.
A marmalade's more just like jelly in it. Marmalade
Yeah,
looks like
yeah.
cat food, but without the lumps of meat in it.
Exactly.
That's
Yeah,
what marmalade
exactly.
is,
That's
like-
a marmalade. So
Fuck
now
marmalade
you
as
know.
well, it's
Now you know
grim
some
as
music
well.
terms. I think only we use those terms.
Do you like marmalade? Who the fuck likes marmalade?
I don't think I had marmalade since I was like 3.
Do you like marmalade?
can't remember.
I didn't even eat
Fucking
jam.
My mum
I
eats
need
marmalade
that
on
shit.
toast, and you can smell it, and it's like soggy bread and like orange jelly.
This
like,
actually
fuck.
reminds
Can
me
you
of
taste
something.
it on her breath as well?
Yeah.
It
On
reminds
her
me of
lips.
something really cool I found out recently. Do you know that most British food that we see as staples today have only been staples for like 60, 70 years?
Yeah.
And it's all because of the rationing.
Yeah.
So why the fuck do people still eat this shit?
Haggis is good.
British food is shit. It's like
Haggis.
shepherd's pie. It's just a bit of minced meat with potato slapped on top. It's so shit.
But I was brought up on like
Right,
botched together dinners and stuff.
Yeah,
so to me,
rations.
I'm not.
It's like World War II anymore.
Greg's always ragging on every other country.
I do agree, but leave it in the fucking past.
And mostly, out of all the continents, you rag on Asia.
Not well. That's
All the food you eat. You fucking
I think
weirdo.
that is very spurious. I don't think Okay.
Can you say that word again?
Wait, look, spurious.
It's the way you start it.
Look, it's because
Sorry,
I've got a weird ass tongue. Why are people bringing this? Why is it all against me?
Weird
Look,
tongue.
look, I got nothing against Asia or people from Asia.
Oh, where the fuck's this?
I love their
going?
food. I mean, some weird stuff happens in Asia. That's not
That's
on
up
me.
to them.
That's not. Yes, their choice.
It's up to
I'm not
them.
going into Asia and telling them not to do
Yeah.
it, so it's fine.
I'd love to be one of those people that's like, it's not weird. Some of it's weird.
There is some
Some of
very,
it's weird.
very. There's some real weird shit.
Some of it's weird.
I mean, you
some
go to
of it's
Japan and it's just weird.
Some of it's weird.
Let's talk about some
Underpants in vending machines with
That is
skid
not.
marks in them.
That is not weird.
All right, well,
Let's agree to
That's
disagree.
Let's agree to
something we
disagree
can
there.
debate on another day. But
It's cool.
It
It's
is
weird.
I don't know.
there is something else related to Asia happening across the world now. It's the new craze, isn't it?
Coronavirus.
We were talking about this in a podcast, 2 podcasts ago, and it seems to have ramped itself up a little bit.
It's funny
because
because I believe the last thing we were talking about was how bullshit that they said that how well contained they had it, and now it's everywhere. Now it's all over the fucking world.
Yeah.
Because don't worry, when the Chinese were like, "Oh, only 12 people have got it," it's like,
Well, the big problem is that is all
it's the 2-week incubation period. Like we said, how far can you go in 2 weeks?
It's all of these fucking old people going on skiing holidays
And cruises.
getting
You're
coughed
talking
on.
about that.
There's people going on cruises and then being like, "I'm ill."
Do you know what? Our parents are on a cruise right now.
Yeah.
Well-
They bought face masks before they left.
They did.
I
They
will
did.
show you.
Yeah.
I will show them what you just said about them.
Yeah.
Is that a holiday though? I'm sorry.
It's not. Is
You
it?
know what I mean?
I've given them this criticism. It's like they're like, "Oh, it's so good. There's like loads of restaurants and stuff." I'm just like, well, you can go anywhere. There's restaurants.
Just go to West
It's
Key.
like-
It is basically West Key on the sea.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It makes no
I
It
sense.
is, isn't it?
Fucking cruises are so stupid.
makes
And
sense.
if you go on cruises, you deserve to get coronavirus.
So,
we need some of you guys.
unfortunately, that doesn't
I'm
happen to our
joking about-
family.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell my fucking mum.
But yeah, there was a cruise ship that
joking.
it's fine, man. It doesn't matter. The cruise ship. Our parents are on a cruise ship at the moment, and they actually it might be in danger. But the first
That's right, they
thing,
got masks.
the first
All
thing
good.
that happened when we found this out was Greg was like, "Yeah, where's your life insurance?"
No, okay, that's responsible thinking.
Wow. Are you
What?
serious,
Well,
mate?
okay, what if they get coronavirus and they die?
You're a
and I
bastard,
don't know
that's
where
all
it
you are.
is. I don't even know what their I don't even know their
what
lawyer's
if-
number.
So-
How am I going to know?
You wouldn't
What to
last 2 weeks without your mum. I'm going to say that right now.
do? I would.
If something was to
On
happen
the
to
life
them,
insurance, you would.
I still don't think you would.
The life insurance plans are extensive.
Yeah,
They've left no stone unturned. I'll tell you that much.
let's
You made him go on the cruise, didn't you?
And
You
it does.
forced
It does. Include,
You were like, it's a great
does
idea.
include death from infectious disease. I must say, the life insurance plan does cover it.
Fucking bro.
He's a dickhead,
You're
isn't
the
he?
worst.
Anyway,
Trying to make
I'm just trying to make a quick
Capitalism, folks.
today's thing is another would you rather. I found a website that says that they're the worst or hardest ones to answer, And I want to see what you guys think about that.
Okay.
Didn't we like steam through Would You Rather?
This is a very long time ago. Would have been one of our early podcasts.
We have done it, but I found one that's supposed to be the worst of the worst.
We did it off of an app, didn't we? There was an app.
Yeah, I think so.
See, we used an app. Okay, right. So this is off of a website.
This is a website.
And this is the notorious, like, most difficult
Yeah, we
ones.
steamed through them. We were...
Would you rather swim 300 meters through shit? You know,
Andy Dufresne style.
This is...
That's the length of free for Bob.
This is... You knew that this would be one of the first questions.
3 football fields.
300 meters through
Or get
shit,
raped in a prison washroom.
or 300 meters through dead bodies.
Shit. Easy.
How old are the dead bodies?
It says here dead bodies, so I don't know.
Wait. Do I have to swim through dead bodies?
Yeah, how do you swim?
That makes
is
no
it
sense.
I'm assuming it must be water with dead bodies in it, because you can't swim.
Yeah, but
through
even
dead
then,
bodies.
they're going to be getting in the way of your arms. You're going to be flailing.
You
At
could
least
walk.
shit.
You could walk over. Actually, yeah, you'd walk over dead bodies because you wouldn't be able to swim through them. Because if you were like, you'd just be tangled up in them. You wouldn't be able to swim through
I feel
dead bodies.
like shit. It's not
unless
that,
they were mashed to a pulp.
shit isn't that bad. We deal with shit every day.
Cameron Square stuff.
Everyone has a poop every day. You deal with your shit. You look at your shit. You smell your shit. And you flush
I'll go
your
for
shit.
the dead bodies. I'm not swimming through shit.
I'm going for shit.
What if it's through shit of like some girl you really fancy? It's just all her shit from,
I'll open
from her entire life.
Open my mouth.
Who is this?
Is it like
what girl is it that you're
I don't
thinking
know.
of?
Is it like
Theresa May.
Any attractive woman. Belly Delphine.
Anne Hathaway?
Nah, well, yeah, I'll still swim through her shit.
No.
Greg,
I'm
She
not
looks
saying
like she does
I'm not
stinky
saying
shit.
I'm not saying she's ugly. I'm just saying she's an old looking girl.
how about
There's
Joanna
plenty-
Lumley? Joanna Lumley.
Joanna
shit.
Gumley, I'll fucking... Oh, yeah, but she can take her teeth out and give you a good old gummo.
What's that got to do with swimming through her shit?
Well, because it maybe if I swam through her shit... Maybe if
Oh, at the end is a gum.
No, but maybe
Gum
maybe if I
She's
swam
there
through
at the end.
When you pop out of her toilet.
She might... I think she would be impressed, personally.
Dick first.
I mean,
And it
I
goes, Oh no, that's
To save her...
oh, no.
To save her gums a taste, I would have a shower afterwards. But the thing is that I think if a woman saw a man...
I just thought of something really funny.
If a woman saw a man swim 300 meters through their shit to get to them, I think that's quite romantic.
Of course.
Yeah, but like we said, Greg, you're a strange guy. So.
I also think that you're the kind of person that would go into the sewers and get a boroscope and put it up the sewer so you can, and then shine a light through it when someone's taking a shit so you can see their pussy and ass.
so
stuff?
you can see them.
Well, first
You
off...
know there's a grate outside the front of our home, yeah?
First off...
You could do that.
First off, I've tried this and it doesn't work because the scope just isn't long enough to get up.
Have you ever told the story about the poo in the drain?
Oh, don't know.
Have you ever told that?
No, I'd tell
Can
it
you?
though. Yeah.
Best thing to do.
Story time. Don't you remember when we used to do this? We thought we'd ran out of things to tell you, but
There's loads.
wait, there's more.
There's this kid that I used to go to school with, and I think you were there one
I
time.
was there, man. I was there.
And like his family do like this weird thing
It's tradition.
where they like shit. They shit in the toilet, yeah. Flush it and run to the drain outside the front of their house and watch it whiz past.
Yeah, it was actually quite cool. No, but it was cool how immediate it was. And I thought it was.
Greg, you can
Quite
definitely
Did
get
like all the
horoscopes
bog
long
paper
enough.
and stuff
think?
follow it?
Huh?
Did all like bog paper and stuff?
Yeah.
That's
You
fucking
see everything.
It's incredible.
disgusting.
Okay, one thing, boroscopes may be long enough, but better thing is paint your face white, cut open the bottom of the toilet, put your mouth in, put the water on top, and then you flush.
What? I'd love someone to
Basically,
animate
Greg
that.
just wants to be a toilet.
Okay,
You wanna be Joanna Lumley's toilet.
This is the toilet seat. You take out the bottom, put your mouth there, but you paint yourself white so the woman can't see that it's you there with your mouth.
Or man.
I mean, your yellow teeth might like put it away, like, you know.
I don't know, porcelain.
No, not his, but mine. You know what I mean. But I'm just saying.
I could knock them all out for you.
Look, all I'm saying is it makes more sense to swim through poop because one thing I'm gonna say: dead bodies.
Oh yeah, I forgot we were
horrific.
talking about
Seeing a bunch of dead bodies is pretty horrific.
See, when
that. Have you ever seen a dead body?
Not real life, no. I don't think so.
Have you?
I might have.
Okay, that's
Not full dead body.
That's well, just the head.
I saw an arm and a
All right.
chest once.
Yeah, but what are they, like their eyes hanging out and shit, man?
I used to work near a morgue. Yeah. And occasionally, when you'd walk
What do you think
outside,
about that?
for a fag,
You work with the guy who has 10 million subscribers.
I'd rather
and
work
steals
in.
everyone's
I'd rather
ideas.
work in a fucking morgue.
What were you gonna say, Greg?
Like put makeup on them and stuff. That's not pretty.
The
cool.
question would have been a lot easier if it was: would you rather swim through 300 meters of dead bodies or just hang out with morgues?
Alright,
He doesn't like
let's
morgues.
try another one.
I'm
Let's
swimming
try
through the bodies.
I'm swimming through the shit.
Yeah, shit. Any day.
I'm
Shit.
not swimming through
I
shit. I'm not getting human poo in my eyes and mouth and nose.
Well, you're gonna get given goggles. You
No,
can't
you're not.
swim.
No
Bro,
goggles.
I can't
You
swim.
can't swim
Nah.
through dead bodies.
Okay, one thing I'm gonna
I
say.
would crawl out
One thing-
and just walk on top of them.
That's true. He's got a good point.
You can't swim
Okay,
through dead bodies.
Poo is bad. It has a lot of diseases, but nowhere near as much diseases as rotting dead bodies.
Yeah, who
Rotting
said,
dead
who
bodies
said
have
rotting? Does it
course
say
they're rotting.
rotting? It
Course
says dead bodies.
Within like an hour, bodies bloat and they pour out, and all this
I'm
stuff
dead?
comes out their, all this stuff comes out their mouths and their eyeballs and stuff, man.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Oh, what? All gross stuff comes out. What? Like stuff as gross as shit.
Yeah, but shit ain't that bad. It's the waste products. It's not that bad. And let's be honest, like I said, we deal with shit every day.
It's not that bad. It's a waste product, even though you just said it's full of diseases and God
You
knows
smell
what.
dead body. That's 10 times worse than a little bit of poop. Mac can.
Greg likes the smell of my poop for some reason.
He likes to smell your poo.
No, if it was your shit, I am not doing it. Matt's shit.
Are you changing your mind? Yeah.
It smells.
Dead
fucking
bodies
horrible.
on Matt's shit.
No, dead bodies.
Right, move on.
Dead bodies. Dead bodies. Dead bodies.
There's your answer. 2 dead bodies.
I'd
and
lick
shit.
the eyeballs and everything. I don't care. I ain't touching that shit.
Yeah, Matt's shit smells like a fucking.
It's so
iron
odd.
works.
It's like
It smells like Port Talbot.
yeah. It doesn't make any sense. I've never smelled shit like it before. It's just. It smells
It
sort
smells
of
like Stoke.
yeah.
It just smells like industrial works. It's really strange.
It's so odd. It's
Go on, what's
very
the
odd.
next one?
Very odd poo.
Would you
Little cut there.
Would you rather look 10 years older from the neck up or the neck down?
From the neck up.
I already look like super young, so I'd rather neither.
See, definitely from the
Not
neck
allowed to
up.
answer that.
Well, 10 years younger, I was 17. Yeah, it's at least I'm still through puberty, so I guess body down, neck down.
No.
I guess it actually kind of does depend what age you're currently at. Because for me, I'm 20. I'm 23.
No,
this
it's
year.
older.
Oh, older?
So
What
it's
do you
either
mean?
your head is older,
Body
10
down.
years older.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It
Yeah,
still depends what age you're at. 10 years old. Because for me, I still look like I'm fucking 14. I'm 20. If I had a 30-year-old fucking body, if I had a 33-year-old's body and my face, whereas
That'd
if
be
my
pretty
face
bad.
just looked a little bit older and I went a little bit bolder and I got some more wrinkles, it
Yeah,
probably
but
wouldn't
what
be.
if in 10 years you're like bald?
Yeah, but look at me now. It doesn't. I
I
got fucking like black eyes and frown lines and shit. It doesn't.
In
Look,
10
these eyes.
years,
Hey.
you're going to look like Teabag from fucking...
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, you will. You
Pri-
will.
Prison
But
Break.
I would rather that than like a 33-year-old bod
If
with
I
my
was
little
you, I would
12-year-old's
definitely
face.
suggest the face because
Yeah.
looking like Teabag's pretty cool.
Get your pockets out.
I
I love that show.
would
That first
definitely
season
do.
was great.
The thing is that you don't know how much you're gonna age. I mean, you look at like some people and they're like 40 and they look 20 still. So you don't know if you're gonna be one of those lucky motherfuckers or not. So I don't think it's worth a gamble. I'm gonna choose an older body. Well, what's gonna happen to a 30-year-old's body? Is not that bad. In fact, it's probably better.
Yeah, but it's not 30, is it? How old are you?
It's 10 years older than you.
Yeah, so
10 years older than you, 10 years older than me.
30. That's all right. We'll round
That's
that
not
up.
that- that's not
You've
that
got
old.
a 40-year-old's body.
That's not that bad. If you
How many
say
40-year-olds do you know that face-wise still look alright and look like they could be in their 30s? Why would you
Quite
have
a
a
lot.
37-year-old's body?
Because that's like peak condition.
Is it?
Well, not really.
It could
but,
be.
yeah.
I mean,
If
You know,
you
it could
look
be.
after it.
But is it?
Yeah, but I don't want to look like some.
Mate, you don't look after yours now.
I look after mine.
He does a bit more recently.
Okay.
He goes to the gym.
I just don't get it. I think this is the hard bit about it. I don't think answering them. I think understanding other people's.
This is a difficult one because
I just don't understand why you want a 40-year-old's body.
Because you when you think 40-year-old, you think like saggy tits, big old bloaty butt.
Basically,
so you look like you.
But that's what
my body.
Why I'm not gonna look like that when I'm 40. I'm gonna look after my body. My body's
but you look
perfect.
like my body, but thinner.
Look, all these Marvel actors.
Mate, you could just do the face, and then if it looks really bad, fucking hell, and you're bald, go and get a hair transplant, and then go and get some go and get fucking.
I ain't risking being bald for shit.
Imagine you go, yeah, okay, I want a 37-year-old's body, and then he goes, okay, and you rub the lamp, and the genie fucks off, and then you're sat there with your tiny little chode dick, beer belly, hair everywhere.
I am not risking. I'm not risking my hairline. Okay, I old body. Whatever.
I'm going to say old body.
Serious?
Yeah, because you can cover it up.
Yeah, you cover it up. Who's going to look at your body apart from like people you're shagging? But by then...
Mate, your body in 10 years, you're not going to have any fucking legs. So I don't know why you want to do that.
That's true.
Exactly. So, like, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, that's fast travel to amputation. That's quite easy, pretty good, actually.
And if my head's old, my brain's old, and I'm probably going to die quicker.
Actually, at your age at the moment,
well, you'd just be like a youngest person who ever got dementia.
Well, the brain doesn't stop like
I think I'm already there.
Properly developing until it's like 26. So technically, your brain hasn't properly developed, which means that if you get 10 years, maybe you'd be even smarter.
What? In what way are we talking fully developed?
You know, I don't know. So
this is fully developed.
Some science bull nerd shit. Just listen to the nerds. Okay.
Listen to the nerds.
You don't have to understand what the nerds are saying.
Questions.
Yeah,
dumb little shit.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I'll take the face. You two will take the body.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. Go take the body.
What would you all pick at home?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Because
actually,
another thing is all these Marvel actors, they're all in like their mid-40s and they're buff as shit. It shows that you can still do it. I mean, look at Arnie. Arnie's like 80. He's still, you know what I mean?
Would you rather have no one to show up to your wedding or your funeral?
I don't want to get married, and
no. If you were to get married,
I'd rather no one show. I don't care. I'd be dead.
How is that hard to answer? I could not. How can I even have an opinion of what happens at my funeral? I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, it's such a weird question. Who cares?
Yeah, no.
I want you to stick me on the lawn of the person that I hate.
You'll never know if someone turns up to your funeral.
I want you to dump me on the side of the motorway just to annoy people.
Yeah.
I'd rather have no one show up to my funeral.
Yeah, same.
Because at least for my wedding, I'd be there.
Yeah, I like loads of people who just show up to my wedding. So
okay, what about this? If you die, if you believe in life after death,
okay,
which you hypothetically you now do, and you were looking down on them burying your body, would you rather people be there or been at your wedding?
Nah, I'd rather them not be there, because then when they eventually come up with me, I'll be like, what the fuck? Give me something interesting to do.
That's the one thing that makes me not want to have heaven, because I cannot be bothered to spend my life with my family up there.
See,
as well for eternity.
I feel like there's got
eternity.
But surely,
do you know how long eternity is?
But it's eternal bliss. It's eternal.
Dude, what is it? What, we all constantly orgasming or something? What's going on? Because
it depends what your definition of eternal bliss is. What's your definition of eternal bliss, Greg?
My eternal bliss, sniffing graves, just rubbing myself off to people that aren't halfway. Getting a gum job from fucking Joanna Gumley. I mean, she better be up there by the time I grow up.
I'd bang her. I don't reckon she will. I reckon she's going to live forever.
Look, all I'm saying is that, okay, one thing I find weird about, surely there's more interesting things to do in heaven and even hell. I mean, hell, you probably don't get a choice to look at your funeral.
I hope hell's like it is in Little Nicky.
I don't even really want a funeral. Just, you can either chuck me in the trash or just chuck me in the fire or whatever. Just
but don't you want a funeral like the guy from Big Fish?
Man, it's been so long since I watched, I don't even remember it. There's a funeral in it. You just ruined it for when I rewatch it. God
There's a
damn
funeral. It's about an old guy.
I haven't watched it in like 10 years.
I want
great.
a Viking
I do remember really liking
burial.
it, though.
Right?
Have you seen Big Fish?
No, I haven't.
I think you like it.
Right, fair enough. I want a Viking burial, but not in like the sea or like a river or lake. I want it in like a duck pond in a village where lots of old people live. And just...
What does it?
That's it. Yeah.
So like in the
They're
middle
all
of
sat
the
like
quarters.
eating their like TV dinners in there, and they just look out the window, and there's me on fire in the duck pond, just in this big wooden boat. Just
This is gonna. This
just
will
roaring,
be you.
like yeah,
You're next.
yeah. That's what I want.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Okay.
And all the ducks are just on the side, like fuck it.
Yeah, and they wait till like
Yeah,
it
once it's
stops.
completely
It
gone.
stops, and then they go and get on the pile and just eat what's left.
If you were marooned on an island,
Marooned.
would you rather eat your dead friend or kill your dog and eat it when you were marooned? Eat the friend or the dog.
The thing is that if you kill the dog, it's fresh meat. Whereas, how long after my friend's died, and what's he died of? Because if he's died from
you can kill him.
Okay, let me just put through a few things.
I don't think
If my friend's died, then he could be malnourished. He could be dehydrated.
You have to answer.
I think that
I'll eat
you're
the dog.
right. That eating a human, it's best to eat the human because at least you got the dog there for later.
It's easier to eat a human.
The pork crackling is what really and
Human
apparently-
crackling.
Yeah, well, apparently the best analog to human is pork, and I quite like pig.
I like pork.
And
Does that mean that we have parasites?
yeah, do not eat the brain. Whatever you do, if you get
Prions or
prion, you're
something.
fucked. And yeah, don't stay away from the guts. Just eat the meat, the flesh, the fat. It's great.
You see, that's what I do because I don't know the ins and outs of like what certain bits you got to take out. So I would just stick human on fire and then just like.
Best thing
go
to
at
do
the best
is
bits like the thighs and the fucking legs.
Rotisserie.
Yeah, I was about to say the best thing to do is quite literally chop the limbs off and eat limbs. And then I guess if they got a big belly or big, if it's a buff person, take all the fucking all this shit.
You could have like if it was someone of your stature, you could have the leg like a big kebab fucking like if it looked like a big kebab.
The mammoth
it?
leg, yeah.
The back will also have lots of muscle. Even skinny people have quite a lot of muscle on their back.
Talking about skinny people, would you rather be extremely underweight or extremely overweight?
I am underweight, so underweight.
Yeah, underweight. I couldn't live being a fat person. It would make me feel sick. I would feel sick.
I would rather
every
be
day.
extremely underweight.
Yeah,
Because then I can eat myself into overweightness again.
Yeah, exactly.
And enjoy it.
Because think
Enjoy
about it,
it all
going
over
from
again.
underweight to overweight is like so easy. Just go eat shit. But like going from
Do you reckon
overweight
that's
to
what
underweight is
Dawn
terrible.
French says to herself every morning?
Oh God.
Oof.
Do you know what else she says?
What?
I'm a leader of a church and I'm a woman.
Yeah, Vicar Dibley is quite a shit.
No, it's good.
I'm
It
the
is
leader
good.
of a church. Right, what's the next would you rather then?
This one's quite philosophical.
Ooh,
Would you rather experience the beginning of planet Earth or the end?
And
How are we talking experience? What, like you're there or you're watching?
yeah, that's a very important.
Because if I'm there, I don't want to experience the end of the fucking earth.
You don't want to experience the beginning either.
No,
It's
exactly.
just as chaotic and Armageddon-ish.
Yeah.
I mean, literally, you couldn't even live on planet Earth like until probably
All right, if we're talking
80% into its lifespan.
If we're talking
it would have been
watching-
unbreathable atmosphere.
if we're talking watching, then obviously it would be the beginning. So I could go, everyone, shut the fuck up. This is what happened.
That's pretty good.
And I would just make it up. It would be God, and he would be like, bam, bam, and I'd be sat like, oh, fuck,
That's
I
fair.
feel pretty stupid. I'd be like,
I get
yeah,
that.
no, just boom, and then it was there.
I get that, but I would
there.
rather, because the thing is that you could be there experience it, and then come back and tell everyone.
Yeah.
Or you could
It
experience...
wouldn't make a difference though. That's the thing. Even if I fucking went there and filmed it and then came back, it's not going to make a difference to people. Is
the way
it?
I see it though is if you went there and you saw it and you came back, everyone would just be like, "Yeah, well, we already know that." But you see the end and you come back and you're the prophet. The prophet of the end time.
Oh, what? You're that bloke who walks around in the street with the sign that everyone ignores.
The dinosaurs are coming back, get us all!
I don't think it's time travel based. So you would have to experience one or the other.
Well, both you're gonna die, so end. Well, unless you're a creationist, in which case you just get to sit there with God. Hey, guys. But everyone knows that's not true.
Adam, this is for you.
Everyone that has a brain older than 8 just understands it's just not true. It's just not the way the world is. No offense. Well, no offense given.
I agree though.
And preferably taken.
I would rather, if we're talking, you have to be there. You're right. You're gonna die on both of them.
Might as well see
So
the
you
end.
might as well just see the end of it.
I do wonder what it's like. Is the sun gonna eat us up, or?
I think that's what's. I think we'll probably nuke each other to death.
You think?
And then I think there'll be enough.
Oh yeah, we'll be dead. We'll be dead a long time before the planet dies.
I don't think humans are gonna nuke each other to death. I think we'll find something even cooler to kill ourselves with. You know what I mean? Like
You're probably
like
right.
a coronavirus. Anyway, so would you rather? Write in the comments, guys. I want to know what your answers are as well.
Yeah, you better be answering these.
And every single one, I want to hear an answer for every single one, and a comment for every single one.
And if there isn't, we're gonna come to your homes
and slice you, like I said.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's been kept in.
like a ham.
Would you rather run at 100 miles per hour, assuming that it doesn't break body parts,
I was about
assuming this, that, and the other?
Yeah, there's a lot of things there.
What,
Assuming
like,
this,
do it once,
assuming that.
or this is like I can do it all the time. So
All the time.
Oh, okay.
Or
Alright.
fly, but only at 10 miles per hour.
10 miles an hour is very slow.
That is really slow.
But it would be cool being able to go up in the clouds. Oh, this is
the only thing is,
this is legit hard.
This is hard, yeah, because the first one is definitely more useful.
Yeah, you could get across the country.
Yeah.
You could run across the
The
country.
flying one is good for novelty's sake. Like you're at a party and you're like, "Hey, check this out," and you're like,
no,
and you just go around the living room like, ah.
I found the answer.
Go on.
Flying. And I'll tell you why. First off, going into clouds must be sick. Second, it's the best way to get the ladies. If you can run 100 miles an hour, yeah, sure, you can run about. But if you take a woman up in the clouds, oh.
A whole new world.
And let's be honest, up there she's not going to say no, is she?
I completely fucking hell.
All right, Dennis.
That's like a dark turn.
Dennis.
Yeah, it's Dennis, isn't it?
This is an implication that you could...
He is Dennis.
So I was going to
There
say
is an
something about being
implication.
able to run 100 miles per hour after that as well,
Yeah.
but
Well, like,
no.
being in the sea...
Have you not
There's
seen
an implication of
Twilight when he
danger.
runs like 100 miles an hour carrying her and she's like well wet?
Well,
You in the cloud going 10 miles an hour like... That's fucking...
Okay,
that's
10 miles an
not
hour is
romantic.
slow, but it's not that slow. It's not like a tugboat slow.
10 miles an hour is slow.
Look, all I'm saying is you take a woman up in the clouds...
Most people can jog faster
Look,
than that.
They're going to be scared that you're going to drop them.
Yeah. You probably
So
would.
they ain't going to say no.
What are you taking?
I
I think you'd just
I
like to be
love
able to
Dennis.
run
I
in
love
general,
Dennis.
wouldn't
No,
you?
I
taking. Do you know what I'm taking? I'm fucking taking some pills after this that make me die. Because, Greg, shut the fuck up.
I'm just taking... It's an Always Sunny reference. Come on.
I know it's from Always Sunny. I get it. Yeah, the implication.
I
Yeah.
love that. I love that.
Oh,
Yeah, run. And as much as I love to fly, it's my favourite thing.
Oh.
If a genie came up to me and said that you have one wish, I would immediately go, I want to be able to fly. That would be the first thing I want. But
really?
in this situation, because my ankles are so fucked, I would
Oh.
love to be
Okay.
able to.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'd love to be able to run.
I'll
100
take
miles per hour.
flying. I just
Yeah,
think
but
I'll
if you
enjoy
could
it
fly
more.
at 10 miles an hour, then you could literally just go about your life now as normal. Because, like, we'd just be walking down the street and you'd just be next to us, like, hovering.
One cool thing you could do with the flight.
And it is faster than...
Yeah.
Yeah, flying.
Yeah, because you could switch your flying off and just go...
I
shoot
could just,
down.
No, yeah, flying. I could just hover and
You
just
just
go...
hover next to us, just off the floor. Just
That
like,
would be so cool.
Yeah.
I'm telling you what, man. Like, because you could float up really high, and then you could drop, and then you go fucking fast, man, like a bullet. So you're not always going 10. When you're going down, you're going fast, but when you're going up, you're going slow.
Falling with style.
Yeah.
Falling with style. Anyway,
It's falling with style.
I think the camera cut out. My answer is the ability to fly because I can hover and just go
Just
for
float alongside us like a ghost.
go for walks with Greg.
Yeah. No, I'm going to be flying too. We could both be boys.
Can you imagine me and you just like walking down some country
People
fucking
just
road?
look at us. Like, what the fuck are they doing?
You could do
what's your
so many
answer?
pranks as well. Like think about it. Like
you're
like outside.
I'm gonna levitate this man.
I was thinking
Help!
more like
Help
you're
me.
outside the shop and like an old lady walks past. You know, you grab a lamppost. You're like, oh fuck! Oh, you just start like, oh. What would she do?
I'll take her up into the clouds.
The gravity's gone.
Joanna Lumley. Hey, do you need me to help you across the road?
That is the perfect scene for a sexual attack, isn't it? In the sky. There's no crime scene.
You could.
That would be.
Lewis!
No, but
That's
also,
crazy. That's fucking
And now
crazy.
talking of crime scenes, man. Being a murderer would be the
Just
easiest
pick
thing.
them up and
Dude, this is the one.
be-
This is the one this is the worst one we've done.
You could be a hitman. Because you go up to a person and it's like, dude, I can fly. And they're like, no way. It's like, hold on. Take him up.
just drop them.
And then you just drop him. Yeah, hitman.
That's like a Watchmen superhero.
Why the
the
fuck?
Hitman?
That sounds like something that would happen in anime.
That
They
is,
call me the Hitman.
I think everything we've ever talked about in this podcast has happened in an anime.
Right,
Do
we're
you
gonna
know
do-
what? You're very not wrong. I reckon the Threeskins would make a good anime.
Yeah, we would. Japanese fans, get your...
Studio Ghibli, if you're watching, turn the. We want a deal. We want a Studio Ghibli deal.
It would
Studio
be amazing.
Threeskins, make it happen.
Being an anime writer must be the best job. Because it's like, okay, what can we do to make the scene better? We're zooming on his face, make the background go woo, and make him talk about his dead parents for 10 minutes.
Do you know what I've noticed with all narrative in anime, and I find it either hilarious or just really annoying. Well, I've been watching a lot of One Punch Man, and it's in there
I love One Punch Man.
It's in One Punch Man intentionally, and it's funny, but with other stuff, it's like, I swear with every anime, it's like 15% conversation, and then the other just people narrating in their heads what they're in the middle of doing.
What is he doing?
It's like, I'll have to use my backwards punch to counter block his, and you're like, what? Just do it. Why did you have to tell me about it?
Yeah,
sorry,
that's true.
I got really annoyed then.
Have you watched JoJo's Bizarre Adventure?
No.
That's too much,
it's
bro. That's
fucking-
too
I
much.
got really annoyed.
The most bonkers thing I've ever watched in my life.
Bonkers.
It's bonkers.
I can't think of a better word because weird and stuff like that. It doesn't. It's bonkers. It's completely bonkers.
So, Greg, you haven't even drunk your coffee. But
Yeah, I know, it's fucking cold now.
Sorry,
you're
dude.
A wank.
But
You know.
what I will say is,
alright.
first off, I like the mug, and second off, no more would you rather questions.
Yeah.
Because you're right, they were pretty wank. I mean,
Sorry about that, but you know.
they-
Maybe give us
they
some
did-
of your would you
Yeah.
rathers in the comments, and we'll do another would you rather in the future, but solely on your would you rathers.
Yeah,
That'd
but
be
you
good.
guys got to give us quite a decent amount, otherwise it's
Yeah.
never going to happen.
I think that would be good because the ones online we debate too much, but I feel like fans would ask, well, definitely Greg friendly questions.
No,
would you rather bash and sniff a grave,
They'll
or
ask
sniff
questions
and
that,
bash a grave?
yeah, stuff like that would actually stump me.
Or
I don't
bitch
know.
and spaff on a
That's a
grave.
lot to think about. You know, something like, oh yeah, would you
No,
rather...
Greg, don't answer it yet because someone might question us.
All I'm saying is that a question between would you rather kill an animal or not? It's so easy.
Reeling them in, reeling them in.
You can reel me in as much as you want. I ain't gonna change.
Give you that back. Okay.
I've got
Greg,
nuts.
apparently, Greg, you had something to say at the end of this podcast.
Oh yeah, man.
Oh, really? Greg's got something to
Yeah,
say.
I thought you guys we'll get bored doing Would You Rather. So
I did, Greg. You're quite right.
I'm going to bring a bit of fun into the conversation.
Oh, goody.
I'm going to talk about all of the great things that happened in science in the last week. Let's go.
Oh, Greg's science update.
About 40...
Are we bringing Gerg Sagan back? Is this
No,
Gerg Sagan?
this is just chilling. About 40% of US adults are obese. Government survey finds.
40?
Obesity...
Probably way more than that.
The effects of obesity mirror those of aging.
Way more.
It causes DNA damage, weakened immune systems, decreased cognition, increased chances
Was that a genuine
of developing
fist bump
diabetes,
then? Or just like, shut up,
cardiovascular
fuck
disease, cancer, etc., etc.
off.
And obesity should be considered premature aging. That was from a study recently.
Next.
Virginia Tech paleontologists have made a remarkable discovery of 1 billion year old microfossils of green seaweeds. And this is incredible because we don't have great amount of evidence of like multicellularity, like going back far, even though we know it evolved, like at least 1 billion years ago. So we found green seaweed. This is green algae coalescing into seaweeds at 1 billion years ago. This is fucking incredible. And they might be the descendants of land plants. Which is incredible. Land plants.
I thought you said land.
Land plants didn't even exist till 450 million
Greg's
years
got
ago.
weird voice.
I do.
Don't say the tongue-tied.
It's nice to spit as well.
You just miss out certain syllables.
You're going to be that... When you're about
yeah.
60 years old, you're going to be that geezer who has that little bit of spit in the corner of his mouth when he talks.
Yeah, I will be, and I don't know how to stop it. How do I stop it?
There's a bloke in
Just
Southampton.
put a bunch of cotton wool in my mouth or
We
some
used
shit.
to
No, I
have
sound even weirder.
We had a sensei at karate,
Oh, yeah.
and he used to have that little bit of like spit in the corner of his mouth
Look,
when he used to talk. Like,
You can sit here and...
he's like, hydrate, man!
You can sit here and judge people. Oh, that might be it. Actually, might be dehydrated.
It's very hot in here.
It's fucking boiling. I'm surprised Matt closed the window.
Well, we can't have the windows open when we record because
The
we
window
care
is
about
open.
the audio quality.
Oh, yeah?
And we care about your ears.
Oh, it's fucking hot in here.
It's fucking boiling though, yeah, man.
I'm not
Guys,
complaining. Why, it's
You
good.
guys are hot?
Yeah.
What's this? Not a
Oh
speck
yeah, you're
of-
not sweating. Why aren't you sweating?
Not a speck of sweat.
You've been
man.
drinking as well. Why aren't you sweating?
I don't know.
This is
We need to
strange.
go get some more booze, actually.
You boys have
I
fun.
do actually know why, but I'll tell you off camera.
Oh, okay.
Yes, so that was some science news for us to just, try to digest, but also forget in 2 seconds.
It's an important... I think that's one of the
Something
most...
about old algae.
Look, that's one of the most
something
important scientific news I've seen in a while.
Fat people.
I'm just saying.
Well,
Look,
you
okay,
went to the fat
I don't
people,
really... I only mentioned the fat people.
I
things.
agree that it should be
I like dissing
considered
fat people. It is premature aging.
premature
It is,
aging.
definitely.
And I am one, so I can say that.
I don't know if it's premature aging and more just body mutilation. Modification, even.
Yeah,
Because you're
actually.
stretching your skin out.
Yeah. It's sort of like getting your ears stretched,
Kind of.
except with food.
It kind of is a little bit.
Yeah.
It's not far off. Anyway, for any reason that you would be overweight, I still love you.
Look, we're not saying that being overweight's bad, but you should consider maybe a diet a little bit.
You guys
exercise.
roast me for being fat all the time. Don't try and backtrack.
No, I'm not
Yeah,
saying...
but you call me a rat.
Yeah. No, yeah, we do call him a
Right.
rat, okay.
Can I just say, every single time I've ever said anything against you, I've always said beforehand, do you mind me saying it?
Yeah.
In my defense...
Greg's never done that, has he?
In my defense...
He just joins in like...
in my defense, the rat thing only ever came from when we filmed that video.
No, I don't want to have a fucking conversation.
No, when we filmed that video...
You started it now, ain't you, bro?
When we filmed the video where you went in the rat traps.
Yeah.
And that's when it started for me, and I just haven't stopped since. So I have a good reason.
I got called so many different... I quite like it now. It's like a little character.
Yeah. Well, it's like being...
I don't care.
the
Well,
rat
it was...
man.
I got
Rats are
told...
quite cool.
I got told I look like so many different people. Just every comment was, you look like this. You look like that. You look like him. You look like her. You look like that. You look like this. But the most common one was like little ratty cunt or rat boy or... big nose, buck teeth, rat cunt, something like that. So just like fuck it. If I look
Have you noticed?
If I look like a rat, like
I know. I just have to deal with Macaulay Culkin.
Lewis, have you noticed
Easy.
that since you've embraced it, that there's no maliciousness when it comes to people calling you a rat? Have you noticed that?
Yeah, but
They find new ways.
They'll find new
Yeah,
ways,
now
definitely.
they call you a mouse. That's even worse
There's
than
a
a
bit of a
rat. A rat can
difference,
bite
though,
through
that
concrete,
now
a
I'm
mouse
a
can't.
grown man, whereas when I was like 17, it
Someone's
did
gonna-
hurt me. So.
I did try and like coach you through.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
know.
there's a lot of stuff that like been said.
I wasn't
online
ready
about
for
me,
it.
and
I was too young for it.
Do you
all.
think?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's one of my big. When I look back on, like I've always said, I never regretted any of the film that we used to do, but I wish I'd discovered it later on in my life.
Well, think about it because
I was too young. That was the thing. People were calling me this little shit, and it really did get to me at the time. But I was a little annoying kid.
Some things never change, eh?
No, exactly. Yeah, you know. I'm still a cretin. I'm still an annoying.
no.
but-
I think you're.
I didn't know how to deal with it, and I dealt with it very badly.
I remember one of the first videos. I don't know if it's up still or anything like that. One of the first videos, me and you got in together, and I was just like, "Hey, who the fuck is this? Who's this?" Not in a horrible way.
No, I'd have thought
not
the
in a
same.
horrible. Yeah,
There was no real reason for me being.
probably thought the same, but look,
I've always been nice.
6 years later.
I'm
Sat on the
I'm
couch.
still fucking stuck with you. And now he's here as well.
Wow, man!
It's like getting, coronavirus
Yeah, what the
and then
fuck?
AIDS.
Why don't you like being around me?
Coronavirus
It's
and a tumour.
Why wouldn't you like being around me? It's not like I'm going to
Oh,
take
yeah.
you up in the clouds or anything. You know what I mean? You're not in any danger.
Take you up in the clouds and hurt you when no one can see or hear. You want to come up in the clouds?
Whoa! Oh no! I dropped you. Oh, I got you again. So you better behave.
Oh no! Is that the end of the podcast?
That's the end.
Yeah.
That's the end.
I hope you guys really enjoyed that podcast. At least sticking around for the end of this. You better behave.
You better behave, motherfucker.
We've got socials down below.
Yeah.
If you want to listen to us on iTunes, Spotify, any podcast provider, we're not tied to any podcast. Like a lot of podcasts at the moment are Spotify only, iTunes
Fuck
only.
that shit,
Fuck
we're
that shit,
everywhere.
We're everywhere and we always will be everywhere. So, check us out there.
We're on Wind Up Radio if you've got one of them.
You actually probably could get us on one.
I got one. I can get us on the gramophone.
On a gramophone.
Well, last podcast,
Amazing.
I sent out that thing.
Are we on Message to Space?
Yeah. Do you want to fill in the dead air? So I'll
While
see
you
if-
find out how far your Message to
Yeah.
Space is.
Okay, I'm feeling in dead air. I kind of really need a pee. How would you describe the sensation of needing a pee? It's like this weird sort of tingle, but sort of slight bloat sensation above your
Pain.
I wouldn't say pain.
Pain.
I think pain's probably going a little too far.
I get pain.
That's not
Like
good.
jumpy up and down, like, oh my god, I'm going to wet myself.
No, but that's when you really need a pee. When
Yeah,
you're,
but that's-
desperate.
I've found with me at the moment, I'm never like, oh, I might need a wee.
I think you need to hydrate
It's like,
more, my
yeah,
friend.
it's sort of, I'll be sat down, and then it's like, I'm going to piss my pants.
Just like I said earlier, I always had to hydrate constantly. Because if I didn't, I'd wake up, my mouth, man, it's like a viper. It's cotton. It's horrible.
Drier than a desert snake. It's crazier than a rollers. Right, so we should explain for anyone that didn't watch the last podcast. Oh, the battery's about to die, so we better do this quick. In the last podcast that we filmed, well, actually, not the last podcast we filmed, the podcast before that.
Before?
Has it gone out? The one where you sent the message.
It was launched 15 days ago.
So did we talk about it in the one that's already up, or did we talk about it in the one that's been filmed that hasn't gone up?
I think it's the one that hasn't gone up.
Yeah.
Okay, right. If you haven't watched the last podcast, or possibly the podcast before, I can't quite remember. Matt found a guy, I assume, online that sends messages into space for fun, and in like binary code.
Yeah.
Bing, bounces them out. And so, come on, then tell us whereabouts is your message in space?
It is
15 days. Where's it? How far?
15 days ago. 247,454,088,943 miles away from Earth.
And
Speed
what
of
did
light
the
is
message
incredible.
say?
The message said, aliens, if you read this, come kill Greg. He is a human with 3 testicles and resides on the Threeskins Podcast on the planet Earth.
So first off,
They've given you
first off, you get some witch to put a curse on me. Now you're trying to get the aliens down
Dude,
to
you
smite
wait.
me.
You wait. I'm gonna get the astrologists on you.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna get the palm readers hating you. I'm gonna get
I
everyone
wonder why,
hating you.
why is not?
I'm gonna get the palm
One
readers.
thing I realised when
like they'll be at the door, like a congregation of them.
whenever I look up my people born on the same date as me, there's no one, and I'm wondering.
Elton John, innit?
I'm wondering. So maybe there's some astrology shit going on there. People born on my birthday, they get like, I don't know. They go up in the clouds and they never come back.
Oh, for fuck's sake, you won't go back to the
And
clouds.
that is the end of this podcast.
Never go up in the clouds with Greg.
We've already said all we need to say.
I mean, we didn't need to say
I
any
think
of
I'd
that,
actually
did
be quite a nice person. in the
We,
clouds.
I might film a video tonight. I don't
Yeah?
know. Yeah. If you can stick around, feel free to say no.
I'll let you know.
Okay. Yes. Hope you have enjoyed this.
Yeah.
You listen to us everywhere. Listen to us on repeat. Listen to us and turn your... get your phone, Wi-Fi,
Do this right now.
Spotify, or in iTunes. Leave a comment. Leave a 5-star review. Press play. Go to sleep. Listen to us. So it listens to every single one whilst you're asleep.
So the important things that we tell you are subconsciously in the back of your mind.
Dude, there's going to be about 300 people that are just going around smashing graves because they've been listening to you talking about it and they've like, it's clocked in their head in their sleep. Greg, it's okay. We're saying goodbye now.
Smashing graves is my thing, don't steal.
Right, let's go to the shop, boys. That was a good one.
Booze, let's go.
Do you remember the end of one of the podcasts where you slapped your dick on the mic?
Yeah, I remember that.
And it just...
I didn't really think about that. I've put that dick in my mouth so many times.
Put that dick in your mouth.
Oh yeah, the microphone. Well, I put that dick in my mouth every night, but...
No way.